Igor Kenaway is a world-famous conductor, but he's also a boxing enthusiast who trains here at Outlaws Boxing. We caught up with him.
I have to say, I'm of the generation that saw Muhammad Ali at his best.
You watch him?
Yeah.
Anyone today come close to him?
I love the lighter weight boxers because they're faster, they're cleaner, they're more athletic. I don't like the stand and deliver two tanks standing opposite each other.
You're not a fan of the Klitschko's then?
No.
But what about...
in tennis, I loathed watching Pete Sampras. It was an ace serve, the game was over. I like to see a game going on. I like to see movement. I like to see tactics. I like to see fitness and strength. And something up here, whether it's intellectual or whether it's instinctive, I don't care which side of the which hemisphere of the brain it comes from. But to watch a really well-trained boxer in the zone, with courage and skill, I find that very inspiring.
You're a world-class conductor.
No, I wouldn't say I would say my quality was, but I didn't have a world-class reputation.
If you had to put classical music to a Floyd Mayweather training video, what symphony do you go with?
Wow, that's a brilliant question. That is a brilliant question. Probably Stravinsky's Rite of Spring, because it is percussive, it's insistent, it's full of different rhythms, it's very earthbound, it's also very erotic and sexual, and you can't be involved with Stravinsky without being the certain physicality in the music. Beethoven 7, the same. Beethoven 5, ba 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 bam.
Hold my hand 3 times. Go. Ba 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 ba. Catch. Go.
Is there anyone currently that you follow, that you like watching?
Well, I tell you something that happened to me in England, which I rather liked. And I'm involved in this story. I was training at the Lennox Lewis gym about 9 years ago in East London, which is a sort of spit and sawdust boxers gym. And my trainer we were in one ring, and the other ring, in came a cruiserweight called Carl Froch. I don't know whether he's known here in the States.
He's very known, one of the best in the world.
But he tends to be down here, like that.
Yeah.
And I said to my trainer, that's Carl Froch, I want to talk to him, because I admire him. So I was going over to him, and I said, you're Carl Froch? And he said, yep, and you're Igor Kenaway. I said, what? He said, yep, you've not only talked well about boxing, but you've had the bottle and the balls to get into the ring and do it. Why? I did some white-collar boxing fights, which I won. You wouldn't believe it looking at me now, but it's 10 years ago.
Who did you fight? Anyone else famous?
No.
Oh.
And I was known as Killer Conductor. That was my boxing ring title. Both spelt with a K. And then they made a movie about 6 of us boxers. And, you know, there were doctors and lawyers and attorneys and people on the real estate business, and I was the musician. So they wanted to see us what we were doing. And he saw the movie on television. It was called Heroes for 6 minutes.
That's awesome.
Because you had 3 2-minute rounds. And he said, yeah, and you're Igor Kenaway. I was just funnily enough, one of the proudest moments of my life that a great boxer had actually seen this movie on.
In a boxing gym, you're still training.
Yeah.
Is there anyone you want to call out? Any other conductor, anybody that's watching this? Igor, you could give him a chance to step in with you into the square circle?
No, if there's any conductor watching this, I would say, listen, buddy, I have a long career behind me. I'm off the radar. Invite me to come and conduct your orchestra. Then you'll see what I'm doing. Then you can see what I can do. Because I'm sitting on an oil well. There's all that well down there of 35 years experience, but we're not pumping it up and selling it to the public.
How did they love boxing so much in England?
Why? Because we're a nation of thugs.
I've been to East London last summer. I went for the Olympics.
Yeah.
It reminded me of Pacoima.
Why?
Because my first day over there, someone came up to me and said, do you want to buy cocaine?
Oh, really?
Within 3 minutes, yeah.
And what did you answer?
I said, no, not today.
I said, but you said, no, I'm actually selling.
No, but East London is very rough. It's a rough area.
Yes.
It's not.
But hang on a minute. You can be on the upper west side in New York. You can be in Beverly Hills in some fancy schmancy hotel. And the very rich and the very powerful may also be having cocaine. You don't have to be in a rough part of town.
No, that's true. But you're right. So there you have it. If people want to follow you, are you on Twitter? Do you have a website?
I don't have a website. I should have a website. I'm on Facebook under Igor Kenaway, I think.
And if Carl Froch is watching, what would you tell him?
Hi, Carl.
You know, he's looking for his next fight. He's thinking of fighting. He doesn't have a fight coming up.
Cleverly.
No, Nathan Cleverly's fighting someone else.
Okay.
They switched it.
I heard that's who they were trying to line up with Carl Froch.
No, Cleverly's fighting the Russian light heavyweight.
Okay.
What is your name?
Ellie.
Ellie. Now, Ellie, I want to say something. I have had a fantastic time. My beloved partner Miranda died 12 years ago of undetected leukemia.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah. 2 weeks later, I was in the boxing gym. The boxing gym saved my life. I got into the gym. My trainer not only said hi, all the other guys said, "Hi, man, how are you?" I said, "Fine. Let's do some training." What I loved about and what I love about the boxing fraternity is nobody cares about your accent, your income, your education, your race, your religion, your class, whatever it is. You're just a bunch of guys trying to do the best. You're competing against yourself, you're competing with other guys. I walked into this gym with Fane. Where did I meet Fane? At Nicky's. We became friends because, you know, I arrived from England, suddenly I'm part of a community. I come down here, Ryan was here, you weren't here. Ryan welcomed me. Every time I've come down here, I've been accepted as another guy from a different country, a different age group, just trying his best. And the welcome in a boxing club, I've never met a thug in a boxing club, anywhere. It won't be tolerated. The training is focused and it's too hard. The thugs just want to bash somebody up outside a bar, you know, the wrong side of the railroad tracks. Here it's dedicated, focused, disciplined, and the routines, it's all structured. It's very structured. And I have to thank you and all the guys in the gym for just saying, "Hi, Igor, you're one of the boys."
You got a world-class contender to a porn star. You got everything in this
We got it all. They were an eclectic
Once
bunch.
a part of Outlaws, always a part of Outlaws.
Well, I want to come back. I would love to come back and stay. I was over here because my sister has cancer. She lives in Calabasas.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
And she's up at Stanford once every 3 weeks. She had her first bout last year at Sinai Icenas. I came over to be with her with my brother. And this time when it came back, the prognosis was not good. My sister's a fighter. She's amazing. And then I just said, listen, I came to help them download, get rid of the house, declutter, get rid of all the shit, remodel. I've been working, lifting sacks of stones, repainting, doing everything I can. And I said, listen, I need some balance to this.
Need an outlet.
And Nicky's, and then meeting Fane, and through Fane, Mike, and Mike through Brandon. It's been a ball.
There you have it.
I don't want to fly back to London on Tuesday. I can come back. If I came back, I was doing a house concert in Thousand Oaks, and there was one movement, and I thought I could just feel myself. You know that feeling when you're in the ring, you just say, okay, here we go. You step into the ring. There's no way out except at the end of the fight. You're there. Once you've started a movement, you know. You're in an opera house, and the librarian, the stage manager says, okay, you can go down. So they take you down, and you're in the pit, and you see the house lights go down, and the guy opens the door, and you've got to walk out into the orchestra. And you just sort of, right, and we're off. And there's no way out until the end of the performance. Mm-hmm. There are certain movements, and you think, fuck, shit, this is where it gets difficult. Bah! And you're going. And it's an act of courage. You have to trust your skill at that moment. It's an adrenaline rush.
You have it. Stay tuned for EastNewsReporting.com. I'm Malik back reporting.
Thank you.
Igor, your last name again?
Kenaway. I'll give you my card.
Take a step back.